What is up, guys? Gary G, aka the Western Gent, and I'm back to bring another pomade review today. And today it's an orthodox water base where the brewer believes that they have just a little piece of gold in their formula. Go ahead and stick around, we'll find out. Alright guys, so we're back. And today what we're going to be looking at is Prospectors Iron Ore. Now this is their heavy hold water base. If you didn't get a chance to check it out, I already reviewed the standard hold, the Gold Rush. So let's start off the same way we do with every other review, and let's go ahead and look at this tin. Alright guys, here it is. So this one's similar to the Gold Rush. It's also similar to the crude oil. It says Prospectors right across the center here, established 1849. That's obviously not when the pomade company came out. That's when the actual Gold Rush happened. It says all natural and hemp oil right here in red. It's kind of hard to see. Hairdressing pomade, strong hold, no flakes, iron ore. Now this Prospectors label right here is actually raised up. It's printed onto the tin. You can hear it right there. It's got some lines going around here, real nice. Same deal around the side. So here's the back, guys. It says Prospectors hairdressing pomade. Says it's a water type, that it's made from the best ingredients to not dry your hair out, blah, blah, blah. Instructions, and then the ingredients down here. Now on the front it says that it has hemp oil in it, but you can't actually see it in the ingredients list. I'm looking here and I do not see it. What it says is cannabis sativa oil, which is the same as hemp oil, but it's actually not on the list here. And it was on the list in the Gold Rush. So I don't know what's up with that, but I don't see it there. Prospectorspomade.com, made in America. There's an American flag there, America. And then there is your barcode. It's red. It's got some lines going around in the back here, real classy looking. You pull this off, and this is what they're known for, little designs on the inside. There's an anvil on the bottom of this one, and it is a red kind of amber color, and the scent is strong. I can smell it from over here. They call it a classic barbershop scent, but I get suntan lotion. I know other people disagree, but I absolutely get 100% suntan lotion, which is the same as the Gold Rush, and that's what I get from it. So that is pretty much what you were looking at. I'm going to put that back on, and we will go back to styling. Okay, so we're back. You see from all the tin, from all the details and the fine little things that are, all the effort that they put into the tin. Something like that you would really expect a lot from the actual performance, because the consumer is going to see that, and they're going to want to get hold that matches up with the design. I really love the design on this, and it's really awesome. I'm going to go ahead and pull off the top here. And like I showed you on the video, on the inside it has a little anvil. And this is like a reddish kind of amber color type thing. The water base itself is it's a little bit sticky. It's not too heavy really. It scoops out really easy. See here like that. And it's really feels like a little bit sticky, like it wants to be sticky, but then it kind of feels like kind of jelly. See how it's like kind of pushing out on the side like that. And it spreads out really easy. Spreads out really easy, but you can really feel that it's sticky. Just like most other water bases, this just goes right into the hair, no issues at all. I do have damp hair. And we're going to go ahead and throw this in. That's that suntan lotion scent that I was telling you about. It's really coming out right now. It's a strong scent. And this water base in particular, this scent sticks with you all day. So if you don't love it, you're really going to hate it. Because it is not light at all. Yeah, this scent here is exactly the same as the one that's on the Gold Rush. And if you've seen my video on that, I said that it worked pretty good. The only problems that I had with it was the hold was weak. it's advertised as a medium, but in all actuality, it's on the lighter side of medium. And then once it dries up like a rock. And this one also dries up pretty heavy, pretty hard. A couple times that I used it, one or two of the times I experienced a little bit of helmet head. There was another time where I didn't. I think I just had a little more damp. But the texture of this stuff, it goes in your hair kind of thick. You know, it feels like it's gonna have a lot of hold. But I didn't have a ton of hold. It's sticky, but it's also really dry too. It's kind of weird. It's a sticky dryness, if that makes sense. In fact, I think that's actually the same thing that Cameron said in his review of this. Me and him have very different types of hair, and a lot of times we don't exactly say the same things when we review a product, but this one, I'm going to have to agree with him on that one. It is definitely like a sticky dry. It's kind of odd. And when I styled with it the first time I ever styled with it, before I'd kind of figured out how to use it, I had issues with splits because of that dryness. It's kind of weird to mix sticky and dry. Sticky usually comes with wet, like goon grease is sticky and kind of wet, you know, and dry pomades they usually don't I don't know, they usually just don't kind of come along with that kind of feeling. So it's a little odd to put the two of them together. And this pomade here, you can feel it starting to dry up pretty quick. So I would recommend that if you guys do get a tin of this and you put it in your hair, I would recommend that once you get it in your hair, you start going. Because if you don't, it's going to dry up on you in a little bit. Now, it doesn't fully dry for, I don't know, about maybe a half hour, but it is going to firm up quite a bit really quickly. Like right away, I can already tell it's doing that on me. Throwing the hair back. Now it does have that stickiness I was telling you about, but it's also dry. So I was experiencing some stray hairs when I used it. And right now I am trying to slick the sides down here, but I can see a little bit of it is kind of sticking up. So get over the side. You can feel a little bit of resistance. There is some thickness to it when you're combing through it. It feels like it's a heavier hold pomade. You can definitely feel that, but it's not so much uncomfortable or anything. It's just you can definitely feel it. You're going to get the idea that it's going to have that it's supposed to have some good hold. I'm going to go ahead and try to just style with it here and see if I can get it. Well, I've been messing around with this, I'll be honest, for about 5 to 6 to 7 to however many minutes. And I gotta be honest, it's really hard for me to style my hair. And the problem that I'm having is, coincidentally, again, same thing that Cameron said. There's that stickiness, which is making it hard for me to get the shape that I want. And then also at the same time, it's dry. It's got that real dry texture. So once I do get it into a semi-good shape that I'm looking for, the dryness is kind of causing it to split. So you see I'm here with kind of like a pointy look. It's kind of pointy. I'm having a hard time getting a more rounded shape with it. Now, keep in mind that my opinion comes from a product reviewer's opinion. And what I mean by that is that it's not that it's going to be harder to impress someone that does a lot of product reviews, but it kind of is, because in the process of moving through a lot of products quickly, you get an idea for a lot of the things that are out there. And sometimes you get spoiled with some good products. Not to say that this is a bad product, it's just that that this is just coming into the standard Orthodox market. You know, Orthodox water base is something that you get when you just want to set it and forget it, and it's not really anything that's going to wow you. It's a same old thing that we see from like Suavecito, Layrite. This has just got more of a dry texture to it, but like in a little bit, this is going to dry up like a helmet, and it's going to be, you know, just the same as any other Orthodox water base. So I had posted on Instagram a while back that after I did the review for the Gold Rush, and Prospectors online rep, his name's George. He's the one that deals with all the online stuff. If you talk to him online, then that's the guy you're talking to. He really liked my reviews, and he sent me this and the crude oil to do reviews on it. George, like I said, man, thanks for sending this out to me. It's not necessarily that this is a letdown, but I guess that with how much time and effort you guys put into your design and everything else that goes along with Prospectors, that I was just kind of hoping for something a little different. And unfortunately, I didn't get it with this. I am a big fan of your crude oil, so I'll be doing a review of that soon. But this one is just more in the range of just your standard Orthodox. It's not going to change, you know, anything. It's not going to change the game. It's not going to bring you anything that you haven't had already, except for maybe the scent, and the packaging on it is awesome. But other than that, it's just your average standard Orthodox water base, and that's about it. Hey guys, thank you so much as always for watching. I appreciate all the viewers. You guys have a great day, all right? Peace out. Hey guys, thank you for watching. If this is the first time you watched a video here on the Western Gent, then I would invite you to go ahead and press the subscribe button over here. Also, if you look down here at the side, there's also going to be a couple of videos, other content that I have, so you know what I'm bringing to the table. And right below this video here, it's going to have Facebook and Instagram. Facebook is /The Western Gent. Instagram is @the_Western_Gent. You go ahead and follow me there, and that'll let you know when I put up my reviews, if I post any videos or anything in the process of reviewing, and that's where you're going to get it there. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and then when you do, hit the little bell icon that's right next to it, and that'll give you a notification whenever I upload a video, alright? Okay, you guys have a great day.